Hi, everyone. It's Coach Sandra. And today I want to demystify lead generating. We're going to be talking about 3 separate categories of lead gen. And I'm also going to share with you the number 1 strategy that's going to get you noticed. Okay, so let's go through the different categories in detail. The first category is cold lead generating. This type of lead generation is where you as a realtor are simply hunting and looking for prospects that are looking to buy or sell real estate now. Your focus is predominantly on looking for people or potential clients that are interested in doing those actions in real estate. Because the focus is simply on a hunt and looking for these people, I don't recommend that a brand new realtor do this. And the reason why I say that, and I don't want to make a hasty generalization, it's just for a new realtor, someone that might be feeling a little uncomfortable with their skill set, being unfamiliar with how the business works and real estate conversations go, may feel a little uncomfortable doing this because the focus is completely on you as a realtor and not necessarily your prospect. So I strongly recommend that this be used by skilled realtors that are comfortable having those types of conversations. So those type of conversations, what does it look like? It looks like if it's a phone call, I'm just calling to see if you plan on moving, or when do you plan on moving? If it's a conversation, a door knock, networking, you're going to want to bring that conversation right to the point and say, well, when do you plan on moving? And it can be a very difficult conversation to have. The second category is warm lead generating. This type of lead generating is focused on providing a prospect with information that is of value to them with respect to making a move, whether it be a sale or a purchase. I strongly recommend this for any realtor. And as a matter of fact, if you want to move quickly in the business, I strongly recommend doing a warm type of lead generating. This is where you're providing information. People have that opportunity to see that you're actually skilled. You are there providing valuable information that is solution oriented to their real estate needs, their real estate goals, and their real estate challenges. So you then become that authoritative figure that they turn to when it comes to requiring a solution around their needs. I recommend that particular type of lead gen for new agents, especially because the focus is no longer on you as the agent. The focus is now on your potential client and what it is that they're looking to accomplish, and providing them with information that is of value to them. And that becomes an easier conversation to have because the spotlight's not on you. All right, the last category for the type of lead gen is what I call the hot lead generating. What is hot lead generating? Hot lead generating is focused on targeting people who already have raised their hand about buying or selling real estate. So these could be referrals. This could be, friends or family that you know of, or you've gotten a hint that they are looking to make a move and you're approaching them. This also could be someone who is an expired listing, or someone who has terminated, or someone who has suspended and is now expired, or this could be a for sale by owner. In other words, someone who has raised their hand about buying or selling. Now, before we get into it, I want to do a little bit of a disclaimer, because if you are looking on the MLS and you're searching for expireds or terminated or suspendeds that have expired, you better double check with your area and your manager with if that is allowed, because I know that in our area, it is not allowed. It is against the Privacy Act in Canada to actually use the MLS to solicit business. Now that I've mentioned that and I've got that disclaimer, I'm going to get a little cheeky with you guys and say nothing stops you from focusing on those individuals when you are doing your lead generating. You can focus on them a little bit more than maybe someone else. So now that I've said that, all right, how do you approach a hot type of lead gen? This one here is easy for a new agent. It's also easy for a seasoned agent. And the reason why I say that is simply because you are focusing on being of service and you are focusing on being of support. And so this, again, removes the spotlight from you and puts the spotlight on the individual. It also gives you an opportunity to shine, that you are a leader in your industry. You are an authoritative figure that they can trust. So let's talk about the number one strategy that's going to get you noticed over anyone else. And what is that strategy? It is very simply be interested versus interesting. Be interested in the prospect. Be interested in what they need. Ask them a lot of questions. Provide them with information that is of value to them. The focus becomes 100% them and how we can be of support and of service to make it easier for them. That's what's going to cause you to stand out from the rest. And I'll tell you something, if you are being interesting, which is what a lot of sales gurus out there say, talk about how great you are, talk about how you're number one. It just makes it a little bit more focus about you. And when you are calling someone and following up with them and you're saying, hey, I just wanted to see where your mindset is at, and are you ready to make that move now? You are simply being interested in what you want. And what you want is to get that listing or to get that individual to purchase and work with you as a buyer. Don't get me wrong. That's the name of the game at the end of the day. Now that we've said that, though, I do want to add that it is vital to be of support and be of service. When you remove the focus off of you and you are simply looking at what it is that they need from you, how can you make their transaction smoother, stress-free? What information do they need so that they can make a decision based on information? Being interested versus interesting shifts the focus. The focus is on your prospect, your potential client. The focus is on providing them with valuable information that is needed for them to make a solid decision. You're providing them with solid information so that when they are ready to make a decision, they're making that decision based on backed up information. And therefore, they make a better decision for themselves and potentially even for their families. When you are being interesting, it is all about you. It is, oh, I'm the number one agent. Here are my statistics. This is why you want to hire me, because I am so fantastic. Now, I know that we've got to sell ourselves, and you can still do that in a humble way. But guess what? When you provide them with valuable information so that they can make solid decisions for themselves and their families, you already will be showing them what a leader you are, and that you are an authentic and an authoritative figure in the industry that they can trust. And that's what matters. So the number one strategy, be interested in them versus interesting. Make it all about them. Be of support, be of service, and I guarantee that that will get you noticed. If this information is of value to you and you can see that it is going to be of support to get you to level up your business, then like and subscribe and show me some love, and I'll be sure to get you more information like this so that you can feel comfortable and confident in your business and build the business that you dream of. I look forward to meeting the agent that's sitting deep down inside of you guys.